Hi everyone! This K-drama about a middle-aged woman who became slim and young after using perfume. It is a South Korean drama called Perfume. It is a 2019 television series starring Shin Sung Rok, Jae Sook, Won Hee, Ye Ryun, Min Kyu in the lead roles. In the description and end of the video, there will be a list of original soundtracks. Don't miss it. And of course, this video without spoilers for the ending. If you like this video format, then subscribe and like it. Thank you for attention. Then, let's get started. How often women sacrifice their beauty and career for the sake of family and children. And often husbands do not appreciate it, don't try to help their wives get out of everyday problems and take everything for granted. And here, the perverse spouse from a loving father of the family turns into an oppressor, shaming his other half for overweight and cold dinner. The main character of the series is Min Kyu. The woman's husband declares his desire to divorce, which horrifies Jae. She thought everything was fine with them. They loved each other. One day, Jae gave up her modeling career to have a children and a loving partner. Hormonal imbalance changed the figure of the young mother from a slender model into a full-figured lady, which finally closed the doors of catwalks and fashion houses in front of her. Now the woman sees no other way out but to take her and her husband's life. Having created a stunning chain of dominoes, she intended to do it spectacularly, but a sudden ringing of the doorbell distracts her from completing her plan. The mysterious courier informs her that this package is especially for her, even though Jae hasn't placed any orders. Inside the box, she finds a perfume. Without thinking long, the girl applies the perfume on her wrist to appreciate the fragrance. Suddenly, after applying the essence, the heroine transforms from a full woman into a young and slender girl. At first, Jae couldn't believe her eyes, but she was happy. Now, her husband can't leave such a beautiful woman, and the route to advertising agencies and the successful self-fulfillment in her favorite business is open to her again. The first thing she did was to go to the boutique, the windows of which she could only look at with longing. Store owner Solji is also the designer of his own collection. Ido is arrogant and narcissistic. He is also a widow with a bad temper. He has 52 phobias and 32 allergies. Designer So is organizing a fashion show for a new fashion collection. The main model couldn't participate due to their health problems, but they needed a model with the same parameter, and it turns out that Jae is the right one. Ido doesn't consider Jae as a model, but on the other hand, something attracts him to the stubborn beauty. In the end, Ido gives the girl a chance to repress his dresses at Fashion Week. But she panics because she thinks she's transformed back into her body. Designer So comforted her in her own way. So the fashion show started, and everything was going great. Jae was great on the podium and realized her dream. But things don't go smoothly. Jae drank a lot of sleeping pills to die before using the perfume and fell asleep on stage. So the show was over. Ido was furious at first, but his show was all over the news, and he calmed down as the audience was interested in his show. When Jae returned home, she saw that his husband and his mistress and her daughter had entered the house. She was never able to enter the house and fell asleep on the bench. In the morning, she woke up in her own body with her clothes torn. She thought it was all dream, but after searching internet, she was convinced that she had been to the designer's fashion show last night. After that, she wanted to get back to a slim body again, but she didn't know how. But then it dawned on her that after using the perfume, she started to look young. Thanks to perfume, she had regained her youthfulness. Jae wanted to model again, went to designer show. Designer show had a hard time hiring her. She worked for him as a housekeeper and a cook. While working, she realized that she changed every 12 hours after using perfume. At that time, her daughter missed her mother and even went to a concert of her mother's favorite singer, Min Kyu. She met him when she won a pillow. Min Kyu told her that she is beautiful and looks like a model. Those words stuck in her head, and the high school girl who never dreamed of anything now wants to become a model. One day, Jae and Yido went to the supermarket to buy groceries together, but Jae saw her husband and her lover kissing. At the same moment, Jae kissed Yido. Shocked, Yido yelled out that she was raping him. At that very second, Jae ran away. So Yido kicked her out of the house, but kept thinking about her. In the end, he got her back. At work, Yido needed a model, and while voting, they decided it would be Min Kyu. But Yido hates Min Kyu because he knows him better than anyone else, and even knows his secret. That same day, Jae delivered food to Yido. That's where she met her idol, Min Kyu. So she had another wish come true. She wanted to fulfill her long-time dream of becoming a model, went to an audition, and unexpectedly met her daughter there. When she ran away from her daughter, she forgot her phone. Her daughter recognized her mother's phone and called her. At the same moment, Jaehee's phone rang in her daughter's hand. Her daughter ran out after her, calling for the mother, and at the same moment, Yido was looking for her too. What will happen to her next? Meanwhile, Yido's assistant found out that Jae might change. Will he tell his boss? It's also mysterious that the beginning of all of Yido's allergies and phobias started in his childhood because of one incident. Jae seems to have something to do with it. Living with this widow under the same roof, Jae starts to get to know the real Yido. Gentle, caring, vulnerable, and stupidly loyal. As promised, a list of original soundtracks.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby.
If you like this video, then subscribe and like it. Thank you for attention. Have a nice day.